saying that was just from my example. It's just
Right.
Well,
but
you
but
played
you know,
a part in
I
it.
played a part in it, and just showing how hard it was, and just being that example, just like you guys, all of us can overcome this.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have to be what we were like, raised to be. We can
Yeah.
change. You know what I mean? We got a choice here.
Yeah. You always have that choice,
Yeah.
like I said, to use your struggles as fuel or use them as
Well, and sometimes you might not be able to identify what it is that you want, but it could be your main. For me, the main thing was like I wasn't totally clear on what I wanted, but I knew what I didn't want.
yeah.
You know what I mean? So I'm like, well, I don't want that life, so I'm going to do this instead. I'm going to do the opposite, right? And that, I think, is what kept me fueling for the first few years of me changing. So, yeah. We've all been through a lot, you guys.
Oh yeah.
We've all been through
Yeah, we have. And like the last person we interviewed on the podcast was actually today, but
Yeah.
so
We're doing a marathon. Who's next?
Yeah.
she
You're busy, man. Yeah.
she had a brain injury, and she like is really focused on helping people out with brain injury. And so I think that's what I want to do more
Yeah.
is just reach out to people that have gone through similar stuff like I have
Yeah.
and help them out.
Yeah. Well, and you're already doing that.
Yeah.
With this podcast, like you're already doing that,
Yeah.
man. Like so my sister, who listens to these, she probably follows you on Instagram now too, Michaela. She's my youngest sister. And she's told me multiple times that like she's like this is awesome for her to hear this kind of stuff and to hear the things that we're sharing and all that kind of stuff. And the people that we bring on, like Seth, and like Christabel, who we just talked to, like it's good to hear from all of these different people that have overcome so many things and have created a true iron will.
Oh yeah.
It's awesome.
And Seth has an incredible iron will. Like,
see, he could have been the one that was in the movie Iron Will and like ran the dogs.
Yeah,
like,
he could have.
He could do that. Like, let's go up to the Antarctic and he could run his dog sleigh or whatever they call that stuff.
I'm not shutting you up.
Yeah. Well, he'd be the one pulling. He'd be one pulling the thing. He wouldn't be standing there.
Right.
Just so awesome. But so what's your? You said you got your next big goal. Firefighting.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
that's it.
Are you doing like a putting out fires in like the mountains?
Yeah, like what are they?
Well, so how it works here is like you start volunteering. You have to do that for a while before you can become full time. But it's they do. It's like 90% medical stuff, just because there's not that many structure fires, like house fires. But there is a lot of. We will be doing a lot of like wildland firefighting and brush fires and that kind of stuff, just because of where we live.
Yeah,
it seems like there's stuff like that every year.
Yeah, you're in a ideal.
So the fire department does. They do all the medical stuff. They rescue cats. They do all that. They do swift water rescue, so like kayaking accidents and rafting accidents. They do like some low angle rock climbing rescue stuff. I mean, because there's an Aspen mountain, there's mountain rescue services as well. If it gets really, like in the backcountry technical, but the fire department out here does a lot of that.
Okay, cool.
Different type. Yeah, it's a lot more than just like I think they put out like 6 or 7 house fires all of last year.
Yeah.
So it's not like most of it is medical.
Yeah. It's not like
stuff.
the firefighters you see like in the movies where it's like they're inner city.
Yeah.
If you're if you're in like Detroit,
right,
or they just light abandoned buildings on fire for fun, like or New York City. But
hey, what are you saying about Detroit? I was born out
there. It's just a fact, man. There's totally so many abandoned buildings that people like the arsonists just light them on fire.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's not a whole lot of that out here.
So it's more medical, you're saying, and
More medical and some wildland firefighting. Is what I'm understanding.
So
that's cool.
I go to Basalt, like I try and go every year, and Basalt is really close to where you live.
Yeah, I mean, the next town over.
Yeah,
you're gonna have to visit him next time.
Yeah.
So
once this COVID bullshit's over,
dude, seriously.
Yeah. Anyway,
I remember a couple years ago they had a really bad fire in Basalt.
Oh yeah,
I remember that. Yeah,
Lake Christine fire. Yeah, that was 2 summers ago. So this summer, but the summer before.
So,
well, because we get stuff that drifts over here and vice versa.
Yeah.
Stuff that comes, from Utah will burn and blow over to you guys, and like, dude.
So is that more along the lines of the types of fires you would be dealing with?
Yeah. So, like I said, I just started like last week, but how I understood is we would work on that until like the actual wildland firefighting agencies.
Oh, okay.
Come in and take over the command. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
But then sometimes they'll loan out one of the firefighters to one of those agencies to work with them for the remainder of the fire. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So there's a lot of they work together.
Yeah. It sounds like there's a lot of opportunity, especially in like a place like where you live, for doing that.
Yeah, the cool thing is they'll train me for anything I want to do,
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's really why I wanted to sign up too, because I work full time, I can't go to an academy, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So this way I can do volunteer stuff, and then they'll pay for my training while I'm volunteering.
Cool.
Yeah. So you don't have to just, and then if I let's just say I don't like it, it's not, I find out it's not for me, I'm not committed to it. You know what I mean?
So how old are you?
I'm 36.
36.
36.
Yeah. And I'm 34. So really,
he's in the middle of us.
Yeah.
But it's amazing. You found that new path in your life at this point in your life. And it's great. It's just anything can happen, and
totally.
And for you to overcome what you've overcame, as far as addiction and type 1 diabetes and that kind of thing, it's just you can use that for training.
Oh yeah.
It is. Yeah. We say in recovery, we will not regret the past nor wish to shut the door on it, because the past becomes our greatest asset, man.
Right.
Yeah.
Especially when you're helping other people that are going, like you were saying, the brain trauma thing. Now you are in a position to help people who just had a brain injury,
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. And so, Seth, man, I'm inspired today by your story and what you've accomplished, in spite of your, like I said, type 1 diabetes and your alcoholism and so many other things that I'll never know about. But
you don't want to know.
But so I just want to say thank you for coming on and sharing your story, and I hope to have you on again and hear that
the next big thing that he's
that'll be something else, man.
Yeah, man.
I'll never stop.
Yeah.
Awesome.
That's great.
Awesome.
Yeah.
We invite everybody to share this one, like it, subscribe. Go back and listen to the full story. It was episode 6.
If you missed it,
if you missed that one,
you got to go back and listen to episode 6.
Go back and listen to all of them, you guys. I mean, there's so many great stories.
Start at the beginning.
Yeah. But dude, it's been a pleasure hearing from you again, and we'll definitely stay in touch.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you very much, man. That was a lot of fun, man. Really, really grateful.
Okay.
Okay, we'll see you.
We'll see you, Seth.
All right, take care.